All right. So in algebra sheet 9-2, you are to solve using substitution. Now you've done this as 7th graders. You've started it. You've done it as 8th graders, not as much. So this is something that you can do fairly easily. It's not terribly difficult. But we haven't formally done it in the way the algebra sheet shows. So here we go. Last week you found a solution to a system of equations when you had 2 graphs. This time we're not going to graph the 2 lines. There's a faster way. This is going to be an algebraic way of solving the problem. So we have equation a is equal to 4b and a minus b is equal to 9. And we need to find the coordinate where the 2 lines cross. We need an a and b value. So that's what we're looking for. Well, we're going to substitute here. Now for you to substitute, you need to have one variable isolated, or in other words, all by itself. In this case, we already have the a all by itself. Makes life easy. So a is equal to 4b. What's another way of saying a?
4b.
So I'm going to rewrite this equation, but instead of a, I'm going to write
4b.
So we have 4b minus b is equal to 9. Well, what is 4b minus b?
4.
4? Really? No. 4b minus 1b? 3b. Oh my goodness. Call yourself 8th graders. 3b is equal to 9. What do you do both sides to get the b by itself?
Divide by 3.
Divide by 3. Divide by 3. And you get b is equal to 3. So I can put that in my answer, but I don't have the a value yet. So I'm going to have to take this 3 and plug it in. It doesn't matter which equation I use. I'll get my a value. So I'm going to use this first one since it's easier, obviously. So a is equal to 4b. So then a is equal to 4 times, what's my b value? 3. So a is equal to 12. So my answer is 12, 3. That's it. That's all she wrote, folks. Now, this is the simplest of how the problems can appear because you already have one of the variables isolated. Let's take a look at a problem where you have both equations in standard form. So now we have both equations in standard form. This is number 11. Obviously, it's not due, but it'll help you on all the other ones. Now, one of these equations is easier to isolate one of the variables. We have 2 x's and we have 2 y's. Which variable is going to be the easiest one to get all by itself? Okay. Not the negative 5y, no. Just the plain old y, the plus y. And the reason why this is the easiest to isolate is because it has a coefficient of 1. So 1 times y, it makes it easy. So I'm going to take this first equation, I'm going to write it over here. So we have 3x plus y is equal to 7. And now we need to convert this equation to slope-intercept form. So what am I going to do to both sides to get the y by itself? Minus 3x minus 3x. So I have y is equal to 7 minus 3x. So what's another way of saying y? 7 minus 3x. So I have to use my other equation since we've already used this top one. So instead of y, I'm going to write
7 minus 3x.
7 minus 3x. So I have 2x minus 5 times
7 minus 3x.
7 minus 3x is equal to negative 1. So negative 5 times 7, negative 5 times negative 3x. So I have 2x minus 35 plus, because the negative times the negative is a positive, plus 15x is equal to negative 1. So now let's add the similar terms. So I have 17x minus 35 is equal to negative 1 plus 35 plus 35. So I get 17x is equal to 34 divided by 17 divided by 17. Get x is equal to 2. But that's only half the answer. Now you have to take this value and plug it in to one of the 2 equations.